transformation, and what is data validation and duplicate validation, performance check. Yesterday we discussed these are the things while performing the ETL testing. Okay. Here, first of all, when you um, this is our source data. Okay. The whatever the data is here, we're supposed to move this data into the target, right? This is our source. Okay. This is our source, and this is our target. Okay. Here source is Oracle, and target also Oracle. Right now I'm taking, and in between there is a transformation here. This is our transformation area. The whatever the source data we are extracting into the transformation area from transformation to target. Okay. Here you can see the transformation area we called as the staging area. Is it audible, Rakesh and Swami?
Yes, sir, it is audible.
Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is our source data. This one is um, SRC, source data, and this one is staging area. Staging is nothing but a transformation area. Okay, staging, staging, or else we call it as a transformation. Okay, transformation area. Whatever the raw data we are getting here, we are modifying the based on the client requirement. Okay, based on the business logic. Okay, transformation, and this one is the our target is TGT data. Okay, here we are extracting, transforming, and loading. Finally, we are loading. Our source is Oracle, and target also Oracle. Here I'm taking here. First of all, for taking the count, what kind of query we need to write? You have to write this is the source data, means source is Oracle. Okay, and target also Oracle. I'm taking one example. Target also Oracle. Here, for taking the count, what is the while connecting the Oracle DB, Oracle, this is Oracle DB, how to take the count? Suppose some employee table is there in Oracle, okay? Suppose S underscore EMP, okay? S underscore EMP, there is one table. From the table, how to take the count? What is the query? This is a source table, okay? This is a source table, and we need to load this data into T underscore EMP. I want to load this data to from source to target. Okay. For first of all, we need to take the counts. Okay. What is the query for the count? Select count star from EMP. S underscore EMP. Am I right? How many records are there? We will get into the records counts. Okay. The same count we should transfer using Informatica tool. Once the data is moving to target, after moving the data into the target, we need to take the target count also. Okay, we should the counts should be matched. Am I right? What are the source records? How many? Suppose the source having the 100 records. At the same time, target should also populate 100 records. Am I right? I will tell you. I will show you the DB, and we will discuss about this. Okay. The Informatica, this is our Informatica tool. Shortcut. Oracle, Scott, Tiger, PowerShell. Okay. Select star from EMP. Okay. Set lines. Here, suppose today I want to transform this data to target. Okay. For that, I'm going to create one table. Create table. Okay. Create table. Table name. What is table name is S underscore EMP. What is just November 11th. Okay. Sorry. November 29. Okay. Today's date. Uh, sorry. I'll select star from EMP. Okay. Table got created. What is the table name? Select star from S underscore EMP underscore November 29. I want to transfer the data from target. Target also I'll be creating. Uh, create create table. Okay. The table name is T underscore EMP underscore November 29. Okay. Add select star from EMP where 1 equal to 2. Select star from T underscore EMP underscore November 29. No rows. Am I right? Here our source is S underscore EMP November 29. Our target is T underscore EMP November 29. Whatever the data we have, we need to transfer this data to target E underscore EMP November 29. Am I right? Here you can see, are you clear? Our source table is S underscore EMP underscore 29. Our target table is T underscore EMP underscore 29. Are you clear? I want to transfer this data to target table. Our source data have 14 records. I need to transfer this entire data to the target table is T underscore EMP 29. Are you clear this requirement? The requirement is the source is, this is our source table and this is our target table. What is the source table name? S underscore Rakesh.
Yes, EMP,
Uh,
sir.
S underscore EMP NOV November 29. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
How many records are there? 14
14.
records. What is our table name? T underscore EMP underscore November 29. The whatever the record count, first of all, we are taking the record count. Am I right? How many records are there? This is our source table. This is our source. Source. This one is target. Okay. We need to transform this data to here. Okay. For that, initially we'll be extracting the transformation area. Here you can see extraction, transformation, and loading. Finally, we'll be loading. But loading this thing first, initially we need to extract here from source to transformation area, from transformation to target area. Okay. For that, using Informatica tool, we will be loading this data. Are you clear? The requirement is here you can see today I'm taking some direct mapping because tomorrow onwards I will be taking the some complex mappings. I will be creating one mapping document, and based on that, based on business logic, you will be transferring. Okay. Once you're creating the tables, I'm taking the commit. Okay. You know the commit. What is the object of the commit? It will store permanently the data into the database. Okay. Here, right now, I'm going to open Informatica Power Center. Here, our Power Center repository. Connect. Control C, Control V, connect. Yesterday we discussed about the here whatever the mapping we are going to develop, we need to use Power Center Designer and Workflow Manager and Workflow Monitor. Okay. Here designer part, you can see the tools here: source analyzer and target designer, transformation developer, maplet designer, mapping designer. You will come to know one by one. Yeah, source analyzer, what are the source data we have? Okay, we'll be extracting from the uh, database. Here you can see the table name is, we know we are importing from the database. Database name is Oracle. Start and the password is Tiger. We know that is the default password. Scott Tiger. We are connecting the uh, Oracle. Here, what is our table name? Just now created source table S underscore EMP November 29. Am I right? We are clicking on OK here. This is our source definition. Source definition. You can see the whatever the table we extracted here. Am I right? Next, you got it now. Just now we created one table name. The table name is S underscore EMP underscore November 29. Am I right? And what is the target table? The target table also we need to import from the DB. What is the target table name? Swami? Yeah, this will be some little bit interactive session. Whether you are following or not, I might ask some things because a little bit attention purpose I will be asking. Okay, because no, if it is in classroom, that is fine. The online, I will be asking. At least please respond to those things. Okay. Here, the target table name is T underscore. What is the T target table name? T underscore
Good.
EMP November 29. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is a target table. Okay. For in Informatica, we got the source and target. We need to develop this mapping. Okay. You can see transformation developer here. For transformation developer, what is our source? Source is, I'm importing the source source table here. Okay. Transformation developer and maplet designer and mapping designer. First objective is we need to develop a mapping. Am I right? Where is for that, I'm going to create one mapping, create a mapping, M underscore, okay, create, cancel, what is the mappings, create, okay, M underscore, M underscore, EMP, number 29, okay. I'm going to create this mapping because today mapping EMP data we are transferring. What is our source here? S underscore
Yes,
EMP, am I right?
yes, sir.
What is the target? T
T
underscore EMP T underscore EMP. Where is the target table? Yeah, T underscore EMP November 29. Am I right? Here you can see we have a lot of transformations in Informatica based on scenario. They might ask you, what is the default transformation in Informatica? Okay, that is answer is source qualifier. You can see when you importing any source data, the transformation defaultly will be coming. That transformation is called as a source qualifier transformation. Okay, what are the source transformation? We need to, you can see how many columns are there here? 1, 2, 3. EMP number. We need to connect the EMP number. Okay, and EMP name. We need to correct EMP name, and job. We need to map job, and manager ID. We need to map manager MGR, and hire date. We need to map hire date, and salary. We need to map salary, and commission. We need to map commission, and department. We need to map department. Okay, are you clear? First of all, we need to create a mapping in Informatica. Yesterday, we discussed while creating the mapping, these are the steps. First, we need to, step 1, create a create a mapping. Okay, create a mapping. Then once creating a mapping, then we need to create a session. Okay, step 2, create a session. And step 3, create a workflow and run it. Okay, step 3, step 3, we need to provide a connection detail, source and target. Okay, need to provide connection details for source table, and target table. Okay, and step 4, and it create a workflow. Create a workflow. Okay, are you clear? Create a workflow. First, we have done creative mapping. We have done mapping. Okay, then we need to create a session and need to provide a connection detail from source and the source table and target table. Then create a workflow. Then we need to run the mapping. Okay, as after running, we need to monitor the results in workflow monitor. Step 5, monitor the results in workflow monitor. Monitor results in workflow monitor. Okay, I'm writing work workflow monitor. Okay, are you clear? These 5 steps. First, we have done step 1. Are you clear, Swami?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Sir,
uh,
in mapping time, we have one like source qualifier is there, right, sir?
yeah.
What is that, sir, exactly like?
This source qualifier in this one of the transformation here, whatever this is default transformation. You can import any table. You can see department table no here no. You will get it the, this is this is mapping this one. Okay, here. Okay, here you can see any, you can see in this is our source qualifier no, sorry, in mapping no, the source qualifier is default transformation. You can see the transformation types here. You can see create. Okay, you can see how many transformations are there here. Source qualifier, update strategy, expression, stored procedure, sequence generator, aggregator. Based on the scenario, we have to create these transformations. The source qualified transformation is the default transformation for Informatica. It will come default. Suppose sometimes I want to write some stored procedure. Okay, I want to extract some data, specific data. We can write our own queries. Okay, the for extracting the source data. in source qualifier. Okay, I will discuss while applying the business logic. We will discuss about when to use the source qualifier, how to use. I will explain it. Okay, but right now, when you import any source data, the default transformation is source qualifier transformation. This is one. Okay. Sometimes we can filter the data here itself. Okay.
Okay,
Here,
okay.
I will explain each and every transformation at what point we need to apply these transformations, when to apply expression, when to apply the router, when to apply the filter transformations. We will discuss in depth. Okay.
Okay.
Here you can see mapping is done. Okay. Then next job is we need to create a session. Okay. Right now I'm going to save this mapping. Okay. Simply you can control S. You will get the here you can see in the below mapping underscore EMP is valid. Okay. Mapping got saved into the repository, our local repository. Okay. Once this is over, then I'm going to create a session. Okay. Then mapping is done in the designer part and workflow, and you can create a you can open a create a you can see workflow manager is there. Okay, then you can click on workflow manager. Okay, here we need to create. You can see the sessions and worklet and workflow will be there. Then I'm going to create a one session here. Okay, click on session, else tasks, create a session. Okay, the session name I'm going to give. What is the mapping name they given? Here the naming convention S underscore, okay, EMP underscore NOV 29, okay, creating a one session, okay. What is our mapping? M underscore mapping name. What is the mapping name we have given?
EMP November 29, like NOV 29.
M underscore, where is it? M underscore EMP.
Second one, so like mm, below the multi-load,
Multi.
below the multi-load options, like August 13 multi-load.
Yes, okay, we got it, no? Yes, thank you. Okay, this is a session I'm going to create. Okay, here done. Okay, then we need to provide what is step 3? We need to provide the connection details. Okay, you can see the properties. Okay, properties general and properties, configuration objects and mapping. Here you can see what is the source. The source is here you can see Oracle, no? The source. Am I right? Source is Oracle. Am I correct? Okay. And what is our target? Target also Oracle. Am I right?
Yes.
Then you can see, I will discuss the remaining options. Okay. Once you're creating the session, then I'm going to create a workflow. Okay. Create a workflow. The workflow name we have to give WF M underscore uh, S underscore M underscore EMP and EMP underscore NOV 29. I'm going to create a workflow. That's next step is workflow. Okay. What are the sessions we created here? Whether we saved the session or not. Oh, okay. We did not save the session. That's what is event. Okay. We can create here also. No problem. Okay. Session. I'm going to create a session. What is the session name? S underscore EMP. Earlier we did not save that one. EMP S underscore EMP November 29. Okay. This is our session. Mapping. Okay. Done. Okay. Then we need to provide the connection details now here. No? The mapping here. What is our source? Source is Oracle. Okay. And the target also Oracle. Click on Oracle. Okay. And right now I'm going to give the task. We need to provide the connections. Okay. Connection in the sense link task. You can click on the tasks. Link task. We need to link the task from start to EMP. I'm going to save this mapping. Workflow also. You can see workflow underscore WF underscore sequence underscore SCPT is the SREMP is the updated. All mappings are updated. You can see now it is valid. Am I right? Workflow underscore. You can see this workflow.
Yes.
Workflow under WF underscore S underscore EMP November 29 is valid. You can see the all workflows are here. You can see. Just now we created a SNWF underscore S underscore EMP November 29. Am I right? This one. This is the workflow just now created. Am I correct? Once everything is over, then you can right click here. Okay. Right click, start workflow. The results will be where we can see. Results will be here. We create a mapping, session, connection, create a workflow, monitor the results in workflow monitor. You can see the results we can able to see in the monitor, workflow monitor. You can see the monitor was opened here. Okay. The mapping is running. We can able to see the results here. Okay. Here there are two views are. One is the task view and Gantt chart view. Okay. Why the start? Where is the workflow? Okay, here requested acknowledged start workflow by last saved administrator notification. Where is the monitor results? See, select store from. Okay. Select store from T underscore EMP underscore November 29. The results got loaded. Am I right? Once again, we will run. The results got loaded. Am I correct? This is a target table.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Why the results were here? Why not showing here? That's what I'm worrying. In the workflow monitor, we can show can one last 5 minutes. I need to repository Gantt chart. What is this? One second, I'm running. Why I'm not able to see? The records got loaded. One second, I'm going to run this. Here, the data got loaded. How many records got loaded? 14
14.
records. Okay. The count was matching. What is the
Yes.
second check? Suppose if I'm running once again, I need to provide the details once again into workflow. Here, you can see in the session. No? Here the mapping, go to the source is Oracle, and what is the target? Target also Oracle. Okay. From running multiple times, the data duplicates will be occur. We should not run multiple times. Okay. Okay. Here I'm going to run the workflow once again. You can see
It will create the one more target or in the same existing target.
existing target. You can see the workflow got successful. Am I right?
Okay.
You can see. You can see how many records. You can right click on here. Okay. You can right click. You can see the get run properties. Here you can see. Just now we started. What is the time here? 6:11:41 p.m. Succeeded. How many roads got success? 14. Am I right? Even target also 14 records got loaded. Am I correct? Here you can see partition details. Yeah, input rows and output rows. Are you clear? These things. And you can see source and target statistics. In source also, we applied this and total 14 tables. Am I right? 1 minute. Yeah. For applied 14 rows, affected rows 14, and throughput is 14 records got loaded. Am I right? You can see in the target table how many records will be here. Earlier loaded 14, now also 14. We will see. Select select what is the query for record counts.
Count
Select
of
count
star
star from what is the table name? T underscore
EMP.
EMP underscore number 29. 28 records got loaded. Am I right? Initially we loaded 14 records. Now another 14 records. You got the count 28 records. Select start from EMP. You got it, no? 28 records. It got loaded multiple times. We should not load. When you're taking the record count, source should be 14 and target also 14. For applying the duplicates, what is the query? How to find the duplicates?
Like distant key we will use means
Yeah,
okay.
select, you can see, select EMP number, okay? Select EMP number, count star, okay? From, what is the table name? T underscore,
Underscore EMP.
T underscore EMP, November 29, uh, November 29, proved by EMP number having count star greater than 1. You will get the duplicates. You can see the duplicates. EMP number we got twice. Each every number we got twice. Am I right? We have to delete the duplicates. Okay. If you are writing select distinct EMP number, then you will get the only one type. Okay. But
Oh,
this is the way to find the duplicates and key columns. Okay. Are you clear?
yes.
And apart from that, this is a small example for how the data was moving. We will apply the based on the business logics and all. Then we are going to the Unix part also required. Here you can Unix is here. We need to count the record counts. What are the things? Suppose we will explain in this session. I'm going to in this course. We're going to provide the Unix knowledge and Informatica knowledge and the data warehouse and Oracle, and these are the completely in I think you people might not aware of the who are people not aware of um, the manual testing and what are the metrics they are using, how to estimate the things. We're going to give the complete details about the manual testing also, how to write the test cases, what are the things will be there. We are going to discuss those details also. What is the testing methodologies? What is the development life cycle? How the development process while using the Scrum XP process. We are going to discuss about the agile methodologies, all those things here. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions so far?
Sir, like when we are moving the data like Oracle to Oracle,
Mm.
in that scenario, we can use like Oracle to SQL, Oracle to like we can use the different.
Yeah, different transformations are here. You can see the map in the, you can see while coming to the here, this is our source, okay? While importing the data, okay, you can see the import from the database or import from the file, import from COBOL file, import XML definition. Lot of things are here, okay?
Oh,
Importing from the database means you can see how many databases are here. You can see database is the
if
Excel,
I'm
MS Excel, Access, or else SQL Server, Teradata. They will define what based on the database we need to import our data here.
like our source is from the SQL server and target is like Oracle, that also we can do.
Yeah, we can do. The based on the requirement only we are performing. If it is the file, means we need to import the file here. Okay. If it is the file means what kind of file, where it is, we need to connect from here. Then we need to get the data. The file type you can see whether that file or else different file formats, no? Or else CSV file or Excel file. We need to select based on the respective file.
Okay. So this Informatica application,
Hmm.
it is like any version wise it is there. Like if I want to download and I need to see the all the options, means like which version is the like.
Yeah, actually, this is the we need to the standard version. Actually, nowadays we are ISCS, and that is the cloud version, but that is not much stable. Okay, most of the people they'll be using the licenser, but this also got somewhere this version also. We need to install in our local because no, this is a very stable version. It is very useful also this one. A lot of options are there. If you are going for the online things, some features are not working. That is
Oh,
I'm not preferring that one.
oh,
Swami, do you have any questions, Swami? If not today, I'm going to wrap up the session. I will be taking on Monday. Okay, one more session. I'm going to discuss about the Unix part and the remaining things in the data warehouse. What are the things will be taken care while performing the ETL testing and the ETL and BA testing. Okay, both will be covering as well as Unix. Okay, today I'm going to wrap up the session for today. Okay,
okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah, thank you all.